Gaming Bolt presents 15 things you need to know about The Division. Excited for Ubisoft's Tom Clancy's The Division? We all are. So we've collected 15 facts about The Division we feel you need to know. Let us begin. Midtown Manhattan to scale. Ubisoft made The Division with absolute love. It shows in their hard work and dedication of how closely the in-game downtown Manhattan resembles the real island. And it doesn't end there. Midtown is virtually on a 1-to-1 scale with real life and in-game, meaning where you choose to go in-game will almost be identical to how it is in the Big Apple. Based on true events. Eerily enough, The Division is based around what was called Operation Dark Winter. It was a code name used back in June of 2001 for a conducted bioterrorist attack simulation within the United States. And all of this took place under real conditions. It was conducted to see what protocols would and would not work during a real-life situation. Sewers and underground. An awesome feature found in the closed beta was the massive sewer system that was sprawled out below the city. With twists and turns, secrets hidden all around, the sewers were a place you could hide to get out of harm's way. There were even paths that were locked out of the beta, so maybe there were a few places that were actually more harmful than safe. Team Leader perks. As the leading member of your group, the team leader has special perks that can be assigned to the other members. Within the beta, one perk in particular was being able to waypoint locations on everyone's map with the click of a button. Maybe in the full version, the team leader has a few more awesome perks to share around. RPG elements. Not many people realize that The Division is actually a deep RPG. It has XP that is granted for each kill and each completed mission, a diverse skill tree that lets the player choose his or her route in planning which abilities to go into battle with, and, like most RPGs, a compelling and multi-layered story that can go much farther than many third-person shooters ever dare. Map size. Played the Division beta and not convinced by the size of the map? Don't worry. Much of that map was locked down with out-of-bound areas restricted by the beta. Believe it or not, one YouTuber did a custom scale chart to learn the exact size of the Division's map using travel distances within the game by use of waypoints. Surprisingly enough, he discovered that the map was nearly as big as that in Fallout 4, and nearly the same size as the downtown area of GTA 5's Los Santos region. Collectables. With so much story, side missions, shooting, and exploring going on, The Division has an enormous amount of collectibles to be found for those die-hard collectible fans out there. Since this is a very compelling RPG where you walk the trashed streets of NYC with friends, having a group of 4 scour the ruinous streets of downtown for these items such as intel, phone logs, weapon parts, and more will be a little bit easier. Character customization. For those who didn't get a chance to play in the Division beta, missed the awesome character customization that was implanted. There you could change around facial features, outfits, with so much more that we didn't get to explore due to being locked from beta access. Weapon mods. A really cool feature within the Division will be to mod weapons that you can acquire through in-game progress or looting, or purchasing. Mod slots can be found for handle, underbarrel, magazine, muzzle, and optic. Because mods are handled as items, their quality is also based on a rarity level. Base of operations, wing upgrades. Your base of operations, where you get missions and whatnot, is completely upgradable. Similar to Fallout 4 shelters, but with a bit more civility attached. There will be different wings to organize and change around, booths to buy and sell weapons, crafting stations, and many different locations within to acquire mission objectives. Dynamic weather. Amazing weather effects are all the rage these days in video games, and Ubisoft have heard the call. Dynamic weather is going to add amazing effects to New York, from snowstorms to heavy winds and rain. It will be quite beautiful to be walking down the lonesome streets, trekking through the snow, and maybe seeing paths the other players have left behind. The Dark Zone chaos. The Dark Zone sounds so mysterious, doesn't it? That's because it is. The Dark Zone is a place where chaos rules, where neon colors against black corners melt your eyes away. And it's mostly where random people gather to complete various missions without having to stick together. It all leads up to an extraction near the end and then a bunch of loot for everyone to take. Gadgets aplenty. Many amazing and futuristic gadgets will fill the Division universe, one of which will be an awesome watch that brings up a holographic map of the entire city in 3D that surrounds the playing character. Console visual settings. What's one of the more surprising features in the Division on consoles? The ability to change the visual settings within the game. Now, how does that make sense? With the ability to disable certain lighting effects and improve frame rates in the console versions, this is quite literally a game changer. Customized UI in the PC version. Ubisoft have stated that there are tons of ways to tweak the game on PC, but a very intriguing one is the ability to customize the UI within it. Players have the ability to move, scale, and adjust the opacity of a good portion of the HUD to suit their preferences. Beyond HUD, players will have the ability to tweak a wide variety of graphical options. And if you like what we're doing, go ahead and click that subscribe button. See you soon.